Texas Cavalry.
Oh, you hope it is. Oh my God.
And all of Quidditch. Here take off.
Yes! Yay! Woo!
Brooms up. Let's see who gets first contact, who gains bludgeon control. And of course, as you see a scrum on the right-hand side, there's a chaser running free. Quaffle's been popped back, and there is McGregor is down. Is he all right, though? He will run back, and he was actually popped down on the ensuing, on one of the most dangerous parts of Quidditch. Brooms up. Very much like kickoff in football. Quaffle here at the far left-hand side, coming in towards you too.
I don't pick on kids that are, if you're hurt, you're hurt.
Bludgeon control has been something that UT has started all day. Cole Travis will dodge one bludgeon attempt. Run and get a beat on the
I can't tell you to move.
middle of the field. Wide open flying.
There were always 3 people on him. Put 4 on him next time.
Finishes that off.
I hate to. I was going to, but then I was like, he's probably gonna naturally move anyway, so it's fine.
When this is all said and done, this is UT's first official tournament this year, and Texas Cavalry looking to remain undefeated. They came into this tournament 5-0 after going to Cavalry. Quick cut move back up top, trying to test leaders. UT is now a chaser for UT on the right-hand side. He's going to come up, play some defense, get beat, pass to the far opposite side. Scoop, it goes way too high.
Hey, Snitch.
It goes way too high. Now McGregor sneaks it up.
Snitchy Witchy.
Hey, Snitch.
Yo, my dude. Baylor. Hey, Snitch. Snitch.
Hey, Snitch guy.
Goal net is missed by Cavalry, and now McGregor takes a shot from way downtown. Borderline on the hard boundary, and Texas Cavalry retreat on defense. They have both bludgeons. After multiple shots at the UT goals, the score is still 0-0. Texas Cavalry having defeated the Team 9 Blue Bloods. Making their first team appearance. And that's a shot from Nick that goes wide of Nick there now. Trekking back. Wow, surprise. We've seen that called hard boundary almost all day. And they let it ride here all the way to the wall here. Cavalry in a pool B with 290 Blue Bloods. The Sharknadoes of San Marcos and Bearstein Bears, an alumni team from Baylor, beating all of those teams. Also beating Baylor on the path to the final. Now working their way down the pitch as now they've regained bludgeon control. Cole Travis doing what he's done seemingly his entire Quidditch career. A good beat up front and a catch. Wow. Now running away, giving an opening to the Texas Cavalry team. They missed the shot.
Hey, let's go, baby!
They missed the shot, trekking back on offense. It's going to be UT. Once again, still scoreless here. Both of these teams have eclipsed 150 points.
You can't get in the way of film that doesn't exist, right?
This actually, it's not Texas State.
Oh, you.
I'm fine with this. This is for the Asian. Well, yeah.
It was 3 again! Put 4 on him!
Yeah, I'm gonna release hopefully by within the next week. Within that, that's what I'm aiming for, but also school. So we'll see what I can do.
Let's go! Let's ride!
I'd like to release it while it's still relevant. They want to do podcasts over it. So
this Texas Cavalry team, a good portion.
No, I don't think so. I think they missed everything.
Championship.
That's been good, Joey!
Monroe leading the way at the chaser position. He takes a shot. It hits off the base of the hoop, drops straight down, and it's now on the drive. No, UT being held back by the
there's some beater things going on over there.
Of Texas Cavalry. Cole Travis is paving away. Another goal on the way for UT.
That's a bucket! Drop him! Keep dropping the ball!
And once again, beautiful aspect of what UT's been able to do here today. Not that they don't have talented chasers. Against Cavalry, Augie with a good shuffle step. Gets to the left-hand side and misses a beat. Makes a smooth pass in between 3.
There we go! Hey, let's go!
It's 3-1. 3-1 here. UT leading Cavalry 30 to 10,
3-1, right?
UT leading Cavalry.
30 to 10.
Have not reached the 10-minute mark, which is really when
You got time.
Snitch on this section of the game.
5 minutes, have a lap.
5 minutes laps, and we're about to the 10-minute mark. Now Nick driving in, two blocks come his way, but it doesn't stop him. The goal says everybody second shot is good, and now Calvin trying to catch him in transition, running to the left hand side, gets away from two bludgers, finishes on the mid-hoop, and arguably just got past everybody, including his own teammates.
30-20 UT.
Amazing.
No, 40. They scored down here.
It's 40 to 10.
Yeah.
40-20.
40-20. 40-20.
Yeah.
40-20.
Hey, between two video casts, come on.
I mean, I was going off. I don't know, man. I am tired. I was going off like what she said, what he said, and then what I thought I just saw. So. What? Oh.
Cavalry actually last year's champions in the Brazos, if you remember that. Very trying to be back-to-back champions. Haven't seen the trophy today.
It's a toilet brush.
It is that.
It's a type of
haven't
broom.
seen it.
It's a type of broom.
It's a mini broom for butts.
We had an actual broom, and then we had a hand broom.
Yeah,
dustpan.
a dustpan. Yeah.
Now running around the edge, a quick shot.
we were gonna get a shot back.
I like that. Just various ways to clean things.
Yeah. Just
I like it.
broom type.
Fish things. Yeah, I got you.
We got like a push broom.
That's a better idea. Get like a Swiffer.
Swiffer, that'd be pretty good.
They're down.
Spray painted gold.
Yeah, dip it in the Brazos.
Smart.
Now Cavalry with bludger control, just like that, finding a way to get behind it. Now tackle on an impending beater. Augie thought he had an opening. Now he is about to have one. He gets the lone beater. Augie spins away from one tackle. Just slightly. They won't call a penalty on that. But his foot fake left. Finishes right. Finds a wide open on the opposite side. And UT trying to say that Phil is trying to call advantage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, as we suspected, on the back play, Augie making a sharp pass to his chaser on the far side. A beat met her as soon as she caught that pass and it hit her in the back of the calf, thus making her beat at her goal no good. 40-20, the score remains. UT taking their time to come across the half pitch line, especially since the beaters are playing so high. They just got to beat up top. UT trying to push them back. Both bludgers for Texas Cavalry are down, and a goal is up for UT. That's 50-20, and hold on a second. There was an extra whistle. No call, though. Monroe and Texas Cavalry coming across mid-pitch. One of his beaters is down. Two bludgers are down. Now only one. The one that could belong, and almost set up on a bludger attack there. This one is going to go off. Just a second, past the soft boundary, hit the camera section, and it's going to be scooped up by UT, and it's a double beat by UT inside the keeper zone, and now they're on a roll. A tackle up front and hard, it's there, and not only that, Augie's got his hand on the quaffle, so no movement. Augie actually slips out with the quaffle. He's running in transition. He's got a beater up front, so he's waiting on one pass. He'll find one, and a beautiful beat on the handle chaser on the right-hand side.
Was it Hallie?
Quaffle, but it hit the chaser
No, it's not Hallie.
as it rolled down his leg, eliminating him and the ball. Sorry, eliminating him and the quaffle. Giving it back to UT.
Let's go, Nick! Yeah, baby! Let's go, Colin Friday!
As UT works their way up here, they made some subs. I've seen number 8 come in.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, you're not letting me. Cool.
Rotating to the right-hand side, quaffle pass back at the midline. You see UT being very careful about passing that. Oh, that hits him right in the foot. Let's see if they can get more. Coming around the edge, beats the pass, and almost beats the beat. Makes the shot happen, but it doesn't float towards the mid-hoop enough, and that might be a late throw after a beat. And Nick gets a pass off, catches the pass, scores that one, and there might be... There is an advantage call from Phil right here. Oh, no, he's getting the quaffle. Let's see, he had his hand up. They're going to keep the score.
Oh, to wipe this off real quick.
One score was taken away from Texas Cavalry.
60-20.
60-20. 60-20 UT leading and pulling late. And now the beat up top, waiting for the bludger and throwing that one back towards the hoops. Texas Cavalry is going to scoop it up with a nice bounce. And Augie Monroe and Cavalry ready to return on offense. And sitting here watching Cavalry take on UT. UT currently holding the lead 60-20. How much would it prove along with USQ believes at the gap between senior teams and college if UT were to win the Brooms on the Brazos by beating Lone Star twice and Texas Cavalry were in national chance in the final?
Clean up, over here.
Waco and bludger control will lie with Texas Cavalry. Quaffle control right here in front of you on the right-hand side. And clean tackle from UT and a missed beat. The bludger is loose and Texas Cavalry's beater is off Brooms. So bludger control about to be with UT if they don't score in enough time. Augie trying to get away from 3. UT Longhorns make it 4. He's got net contact. He got stripped. That's going to be a card. Augie almost got choked out just a couple seconds.
I don't know. It's really cute. Like, it's adorable. Like, I'm going to pinch his cheeks. Chaser for UT in the box right now.
2 goals. UT is down 2 chasers. That makes it 60-30 in favor of Cavalry. They're still down 1 chaser. Nick's still here in the box.
Oop, cool. Time? Game time?
A back tackle and a net contact that eliminated.
I would like to know the game time as well.
Cavalry trying to get
I appreciate you, Nick.
Stop here and then make it 6:40 and swing on this power play if they can figure it out. If UT does score, it almost wipes away one of the penalties. Current score 60-30. Pass over to the left-hand side. Trying to elapse all this time. 1 minute could get off the clock and UT could be back at full force, or Cavalry can force a defensive stop. They can get a quick score as UT is down a keeper down a player, and this might be their opportunity. A missed shot on the middle of the hoops, and Augie looks like he's ready to run. He's waiting for a sub off the left-hand sideline, and then he'll be back at full strength. And as the 1 minute penalty ticks down, there's a path clear away. Both beaters for UT are down. Now it's up to Augie to get a pass off, and he does a one-handed snag for a goal, and it's missed initially, caught again with another one-handed snag. That makes it 60-40. UT still leading Cavalry, and UT now back at full strength.
Can you ask Dallas to like make sure everyone's watching this? Because like, this is a good game.
We got 8 people over here.
We should have way more than that. This is a really good game. This is a really good game.
Really?
I mean,
Back up top contact.
we usually get like 200 after the fact, within the same day, but like
And
actually
a
live.
beat missed by UT. Now a shuffle from number 34. He's about to get near neck contact on the backside of that tackle. It won't be called. It was unintentional and only temporary. Now running around the backside of the perimeter. This is the first time we've seen the Quaffle ran to the back of the hoops. Let's see if it actually works out. Now a cross pass. Augie's got a free one. Let's see if he makes a run. He's got one bludger, one of them behind him. He's got one in front. Let's see if he can get a path up front. He cannot. His only bludger is going to come up from mid-pitch, and now she's about to engage. She will get one. Can she get 2? Because now there's a hustle in front of the hoops. Down on the ground are 2 beaters, one from Cavalry, one from UT. Cavalry is victorious in the battle, but beat almost immediately to maintain bludger control is Cavalry's beater route there, and now UT's ready to roll. They've got bludger control, much like they've had mostly against Lone Star in most of this game, which is kind of amazing. The immense amount of conditioning it takes to maintain bludger control.
True that.
And also, seemingly no drop-off from changing beaters in and out of the game. That's also something relatively amazing. A run on the right-hand side, and UT is beat. Oh, is he all right? He is. He popped up almost immediately. His back foot slipped. Looked like his ankle got twisted there for a second, but hey, when you're young and spry.
Come on,
all the older people, like myself, probably cringed there for a second. Cole gets beat on his foot. UT's winning this beater battle. They get one of the chaser, or they miss on that one, and now a long pass might actually end up with Cavalry getting beat, and it's thrown off into the spectator section, and that is going to be a Quaffle turnover off of a hard bounce with UT ready to roll, and now now it looks like it's a no bludger situation on Cavalry running, jiving, and he missed. Augie must have poked that on the way up or a miss because of the wind,
That
and
wall,
UT
man.
slides into the wall, which, by the way, the first time that's happened today, it's a hard boundary call. Most players are stopping before they even get to the wall, but UT, I mean,
They're committed. Yeah, committed.
Committed.
Hey, I'm on your right, I'm on your right.
It's 60-40 Longhorns here. It's 14 at the 14-minute mark. Augie trying to make it 60-50, and he will. Cavalry closing the gap there. That was a pretty routine play. Something we haven't seen out of Cavalry in terms of that. Augie finding a way to get some separation from his defender, and then somebody curling perfectly around those hoops. Just when UT's distracted, they over-rotate to Augie, one of the deadliest threats in terms of chasing.
14-30, 14-30.
Also, here's a pretty good beater, too. Nick rotated to the left-hand side. He's actually by himself.
We're in Waco, Texas.
Cutting back inside. He's going to get beaten. The Quaffle's going to roll right to Augie, and this could tie it up. No! A drop beat from UT, and another handoff. Could it be a tie coming up here in a second? A tackle from UT. Holding him up just so the beater can get him, and now UT.
Where's the Quaffle? Oh my goodness.
To himself for a second there. Now running up top for a path to be opened up. Cole Travis still waiting. A drop on his back of the opposing UT beater. And now pressure coming from the Cavalry beaters protecting the middle, and a throw, and Augie gets it right to his hands. Cavalry loses bludger control though. Now Cole Travis is the only guy up front with a bludger for Cavalry. He'll throw one back and then contact and make a contest for the second one, and it's tied up 60-all. Just as we hit the 15-minute mark, and wait a minute.
60-60. 6-6.
Game's tied at 6s.
Trying to sort out where the bludgers are going to go. One of them will sub out, and UT once again somehow gets bludger control back. Cole Travis only able to open up a small gap, an opportunity for his team to get this game back to where they want it. 60-all, trying to take the lead on the next possession. You have to imagine UT trying to get around the corner there. Oh, actually a very nice beat off the shoulder of the UT keeper. He's a big target, but finds himself to be quite slippery. I've seen that all day. Augie up the pitch. The Seekers have reported.
Oh, really? Kenny, okay.
Good luck, guys. Everyone, don't get injured. Let's go.
The part about this is
Thank you.
do or die situation. If you want the win, you got
Are you killing me? You're good right now. I will tell you if you are.
It's tied up 60-all.
General squatting is the first. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. There we go.
Actually, UT just made it 70-60 on a drive. It looks like that was Nick yet again. He's actually going to get beat on his way back to his hoop. And guess what? UT trying to hustle up and get control of the bludgers, and they will. Let's see if they hold on to
I'm
it.
gonna instill all of the times
the
we
dirt
played Cavalry.
before it makes
Like
contact with
college
another beater for the
in you. Just take it. Just take that energy.
So it's 70-60, still a snitch rage game.
End it. End it. Delay of game warning. Delay of game warning on McGregor.
Delay of game warning on McGregor, of all people. One of the best refs in the game. Augie out there beating now instead of chasing. Now a cut back to
Hold on.
Not a floated pass
Come on,
over the top of the chaser for Cavalry. And hold on, we got an advantage played here.
Okay, come on. How can he initiate contact?
I don't think that's a yellow.
Over the shoulder.
Wow.
Over the shoulder or shoulder?
I know
to
he's
shoulder?
tall and lanky, but he just got called for over the shoulder, and he came up with a quaffle.
I think shoulder.
I don't know if he said over the shoulder or shoulder to shoulder.
If he said shoulder to shoulder, I don't think that's in the. Oh, he lowered his shoulder.
Lowered? Romy, you said lowered the shoulder? Lowered?
For a charge?
Lowered his shoulder.
Lowered the shoulder.
Body block. 17-10.
Can be considered dangerous if it's
17-38.
for a quaffle that is literally on the ground. Would consider that to be pretty routine. Augie out there playing beater up front. Let's see what McGregor can cook up. He'll get a throw to the right hand side. McGregor's got a pretty good shot and a beat up top, and it looks like Cavalry might tie this one up. Oh, blocked up front after
30 seconds.
occupy the opposing chaser with a tackle from Nick. And let's see. Bludger control is with Cavalry. And a fake throw and a throwback from UT, and it looks like they're going to throw that one back, and Augie is going to make UT run. Test that conditioning as the snitch is about to be released. It's 70-60, ladies and gentlemen. A Snitch pull wins it.
Seekers are released.
A throw from Augie is errant. Now he's open,
my bad.
and it
I'm so
looks
sorry.
like it's tied up by Cavalry in the Snitch on pitch situation. Now the madness really begins, and a catch from a UT beater, pretty nice near the Snitch
Amanda?
area,
Amanda,
and a
Amanda,
throwback
Amanda.
and gives bludgeon control over to UT. And now Augie's going to be beat by the UT beater who made that sick catch. UT, by the way, has the quaffle here on the left-hand side, and let's see if they elect to slow ball it like they did earlier
Amanda,
today, or if they're going to
right
push
now,
the
I'd be very
pressure.
appreciative. Just like grab some
On
and do
the
some
attack.
Snitch film, because this is like good
Drive middle
stuff.
and a shot from UT, and they take the lead. Hold on. Yes.
I love something.
Head ref Romy.
Yeah, also there was a situation with the beaters on the far side over.
31 for Cavalry, no penalty time served. Goal is good for UT.
McGregor getting called for a penalty. No penalty time served, but the goal is good for UT. They hold an 80-70 lead here in the finals for Brooms on the Brazos.
start recording.
Oh, a Snitch pull wins.
So I can
As the
concentrate
Snitch
on quaffle that
action
way.
is happening on the far side of the pitch over here. Texas going, Cavalry not having Josh Andrews available. He had his eye cut open, not his eye, but above his eye.
Please
cut
don't hit
open
my tripod.
today.
That's happening.
Had to get
I knew it.
stitches.
I knew it happened.
And has been not available for this tournament since pool play, essentially. Now Cavalry trying to get the lead back over here with a shake and a shimmy, and a bludger roll slightly off pitch. UT regains control. Augie, oh, another errant throw as Cavalry is wrangling up all the bludgers and the beaters. And there's a bludger off pitch. Let's see what happens. One of the ARs has to go over there, and they will. And now a quaffle back up top to prevent it from going into the back deep. This should be their run restriction.
We're up by 10 million score. Yeah, but
There is no call.
okay.
As I thought. I think she has to. I think the point is she has to be in the back pitch, even if the quaffle does cross. Two beaters on the ground are going to be allowed to stand up.
Let's go, Casey.
In that far right-hand side, you'll see AQ watching this game with bated breath as their varsity squad, UT, is trying to get things on the process. Some alone time for the UT Seeker. Winner take all in this one. Beaters trying to get involved in the Snitch game, so now a run and a swim move on the Snitch play over here. By the way, the quaffle play is way less than
Wow, do I not want to be a recording top player now? I just want to be. I just want to be on the Snitch.
I'm focusing on.
bludger and a shot. McGregor
I'm trying to get them both.
ties this
Yeah. I have her doing Snitch because I was like, I really want to be able to see what's going on with Snitch.
80-80, this one's tied up. Remember earlier in this matchup at one point UT led 40-10. And because of a double penalty on UT, a back contact tackle and a neck contact call, and the Snitch ball has fallen off.
Oh gosh.
Turn around and go on.
Cole Travis and the Bludgers are still, the Beaters are still interacting. Cole working on that as Augie Monroe is going to get a throw and a catch up top, and man, they're like machines out there with how efficient they are with these throws. And it looks like UT is going to try and score very strategically
Not trying to
here.
score, Cavalry.
I really gotta stop getting distracted with Snitch.
I don't know what to do about it.
And attempting to tackle might just end up with UT even retreating backwards, giving them an excuse to retreat backwards and give up space. Hold on a second here.
Yeah, that's Fishtail's Garbo. Him, so.
Playing game is he plays hard.
Roman
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
reinitiate
I respect
play,
it.
and it looks like UT electing to try and slow ball this one only temporarily as they have just scored to make it 90-80. Snitch play going on in front of you here. Remember, a pull gets the win. Augie Monroe with the beat up top, and Austin is actually, UT is going to have a missed throw courtesy of Cole Travis, meaning that they will have an opportunity to ward off Cavalry Seeker. He is now off Broom. Oh, the pull is no good. He is off Broom almost immediately after he pulled. We saw Cole Travis get pumped up there. Now they know they can pull this one off. It'll pump them
I
up.
actually Snitch stuff.
Yeah!
It'll pump them up, make sure they get him some more alone time. All it took was a
90-80.
couple of seconds. He's going to retreat back, and they're going to basically defend the Snitch. And Cole gets beaten the knee on the opposite side of the Snitch, and now UT going for the pull. Aggressive movement up top. Augie is going to beat UT Seeker. It's going to bounce off him. He's going to scoop up a bludger. Let's see if they can regain bludger control and give some more alone time as the Snitch is trying to retreat. And let's see if we get a dive. And UT almost pulls after clearing out their beater. And the Snitch turns. Wait a minute, we got another goal. It's now 90 all. And there's a Snitch goal from Texas Cavalry.
I don't know.
Pumped up, it did not look like it was wrong in any kind of way. No impediment. He reached around, got past the hands of the Snitch, and that one looks good. And Texas Cavalry might be back-to-back Brooms and the Brazos champions here in just a couple of seconds.
Match is good.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. UT Cavalry at 90 all. 120 to 90. Final score here, 120 to 90. That's Romy.
Good job, Romy. You head ref the crap out of that.
That's Phil.